everybody, happy December 2nd. I am getting ready, finishing packing, and gonna leave for the airport to go to Texas to dance. Looking a little rough this morning, but we're getting there. My biggest issue this morning is how to fit the tutu in a carry-on bag, because you never want to check your costume. And actually, dancers, if you're doing a gig, if you're going somewhere to guest, in a carry-on with you, try and pack your costume, your shoes, your tight, like anything, like if they lost your luggage, you'd still be able to go on stage. It's tricky, but we're gonna figure this out. Okay, so here's the suitcase. I may actually use a smaller one if I can get all of this stuff into the dance bag. Now, the goal is to get the tutu into here. I think I can do it, but I've got 2 pairs of pointe shoes. This is that YGP bag that I love. 2 pairs of pointe shoes, 2 pairs of tights, hair stuff. In here, let me show you, since I actually have the time, is the tiara. I also gave you a preview of this on Instagram in the little video. Oh, look at this. There's the tiara. And what you do, guys, is you can get some wire and put wire on it. That's how you bobby pin it to your head. There it is. Matching necklace and earrings. Earrings are in the bottom somewhere, but here's the necklace. I don't know, I think necklaces for Sugarplum is nice. But these were unrelated, but I got them both on Etsy a long time ago. But anyway, so that's gonna go in there. Hopefully the leg warmers and ballet shoes are gonna go in there. They're gonna be a last resort. And the tutu is gonna fold up. Here we go. Success. Holy moly. I could go on stage with this bag if I had to. I'm really proud of myself. Now, some of you might be panicking that I had to fold the tutu like this, but actually, Oswaldo, who made it, that's how he shipped it. He shipped it in a box like this. He said actually doing a tutu carrier is not always the best, at least for these kind of tutus. This is not a pancake. So it's better to keep it upside down like this. So I'm actually gonna take it out until I leave, which is another couple of hours. I don't wanna smash it unnecessarily. But yeah, totally possible. There we go. And actually I can use a smaller suitcase now. I've got so much space in there. She made it through security. We're good to go. I was sweating it out, y'all. I was sweating it out, but we're good to go. Good morning, everybody. Happy December 3rd. We went ahead and skipped to today because between traveling and a late night rehearsal and just the whole thing, it was just too much to get the camera out last night. I am here in Texas, and we have our class on stage this morning at 9, dress rehearsal at 11, and then the first show tonight. So that is the plan. Yeah, still waking up, don't have any makeup on. I've had some people in the past when I've done vlogs be like, you show yourself without makeup? I'm like, come on people, it's real life, right? It's like, who wakes up looking glorious? Here it is. So I'm about to eat breakfast. I just went down and got it. Let me show you what I'm having, because a lot of you have asked me to show more like how I take care of myself, health, diet stuff. So let me just show you. So I went down and got what's called the Aggie Scramble. It's just eggs and spinach and goat cheese and stuff like that. Just an omelet. I do really well with eggs before I dance. That's sort of my go-to. You have to figure out what works for you. Also came with a biscuit and gravy. Not doing it. You all know that I am gluten-free. Still gluten-free. Works really well for me. So that's just gonna, bye-bye. So this is what I'm having. I'll probably also have this clementine that they gave us yesterday. So that's breakfast. Big old coffee, because it's still quite early. It's only about 7:30 right now. And so yeah, that's the pre-class meal this morning. Oh, and then what I'm bringing to the theater just to have are just some almonds. Almonds I do well with. Other nuts I don't. So almonds are the ones that I can like dance happy with. So that's going to be a little munchy between class and stuff today. Dressing room. It's actually a bathroom, which is very handy, actually. But, yeah, tiara, we're ready to go. Christmas tree. Class on stage. And theater. The theater is massive. Hello. Hello. Okay, so it's now dress rehearsal. I don't know how much I'm going to show you of this first one because I'm doing 3 of these. This is my first one in 6 years, so I kind of like need to get, do you know what I mean? Like get organized. Mobile, the next one, I might like be able to show you more. But anyway, kind of just want to do my thing. But I realized that Sugarplum usually has a high bun, and I haven't done a high bun in like a decade. So I'm gonna see how this looks, and then we may go to a low bun because that's kind of what I do better. But like, I don't know. Dancers, comment below. Are you more of a high bun or a low bun person? I'm totally a low bun person, so we'll see. I added more hair. Look. It's really heavy. Kind of like it though. I think I'm gonna keep it. I think I'm gonna do it. It's very Sugarplum. So, a trick. For all these hairs, get one of these. Twist and up. So here, bend back, twist, and up. That gets it. And so you don't look like you have a hairnet on, just do one. So. Just one and tuck it. You don't need to wrap it around and around and around and around. You don't need to. This is actually a little bit light because my hair is darker now. This is a little bit too light of a hairnet. That's good. Yeah, it's a little light. Do you see that? It's the wrong color. Oh well. That's what happens when you dye your hair and you don't get the right color hairnet. Good to know. Lesson learned. Someone remind me of this in a week. I can get new hairnets for next weekend. Comment, get new hairnets. Okay. And actually, the slicker you make it, as bad as that is for your hair, as I throw bobby pins everywhere, it's easier to put the crown on if it's slicker. So, I guess this is hair tutorial vlog. It's kind of appropriate since we got 3 weekends of this. We gotta keep them different. So, see that wire. Okay. Also, the end of party scene, that's my warning. Like, all right, get it together, end of party scene. I don't know why. It's just always been a warning to me. Like, this music is sort of like, all right, because once battle scene hits and snow hits, that's it. So party scene, they're gonna do notes after this, which is why I actually don't even have my point shoes on right now. But the end of party scene is my warning sign. And I'm one of those people, like, I could turn the monitor off, but I'm too paranoid. I always want to know where we are in the show. Always, always, always. I never want to not know where we are. And most theaters, if you're not a dancer, most theaters have a big sound system that plays in all the dressing rooms, so you know exactly where you are. Some have TVs, like City Ballet, we had TVs. Miami, we had TVs, but every theater pretty much has an intercom system, so you know exactly where you are. Yeah, y'all, I'm digging the high bun. It's not usually my thing, but I'm digging the high bun. Oh, come on, Katie, get it centered. Really? Oh well, could be better. But anyway, I think they're doing notes after Act 1, so I think I have actually a little more time. All right, you ready for the crown test? This is the crown test. Watch. Nope, we're not quite steady. Also gives you whiplash, but you know. Wow, I put this on crooked. Good, Katie, good. That feels pretty good. A couple of little bald spots that I should fix. There we go. That's gonna be, you can always put, guys, trick. If you have this bald streak, eyeshadow. Brown eyeshadow, right there. Which I'm not doing right now, but later I'll do it if I have it. Ooh, clock. One more little trick. Through the front, see if I can show you. Through the front. There. Yeah. Now, it doesn't move. It's still crooked. Maybe I'm the only one that can tell, but it's crooked. Oh well. So I'm gonna give you another fun fact that you're only gonna see on this channel because we're very real here. Under tutus, usually tutus are mesh. Let me show you. See, they're usually mesh, right? And that's not gonna work. So they give you trunks, extra separate trunks to wear under tutus. Yeah, tutus normally are mesh in the bottom, so you have to wear extra trunks. Fun fact. So, dress rehearsal went really well. It was the first time we'd ever done it, to be honest. So, again, not showing you today because I just needed to focus. Temples were a little bit not what we're used to, but we worked out the kinks. And now I'm back in the hotel room and I'm like this because I'm doing something I hate, but it's necessary. Let me show you. I'm dunking my feet in an ice bath. Y'all, it's miserable, but it works. It works, it works, it works. Oh my goodness, I'm dying. Only 10 minutes, but I'm dying. If you can get past the first like minute or minute and a half, you're good. I may or may not have like screamed and cried the first time I did this, like actually like screamed. Oh, yeah, it's like, it's not fun, y'all. It's not fun, but it's worth it later. So we did it. We did it. Look, they're so red now. If you do this, dancers, no more than 10 minutes. Otherwise you can literally give yourself frostbite. So no more than 10 minutes. Now I'm gonna eat a quinoa bowl with kale and chicken and some feta, another coffee, just to get me going. Usually I'm a 1 coffee a day kind of girl until recently doing Sugarplum. So another coffee, some quinoa. I think I'm also gonna have another clementine. Just again, sugar, vitamin C, natural sugar really. And gonna do some catch up, maybe edit this vlog actually. I might take a nap, hold on. I should talk to you like this. Might take a little nap and a shower and then go back for warm-up class in about 2 hours. So I got some time. Multitasking. Editing, oh that's a nice face. Editing and elevating at the same time. Ouch. Feet aren't quite happy yet. We'll get there. Ready to go. You know, I think back to if anybody was following me 5 years ago, and I did that Nutcracker 6 years ago, and I did that Nutcracker, and I got so many hate comments about how I looked. Thanks to you guys who stuck with me. I don't want to cry and mess up my makeup, but you know, and regardless, aside from how I look, how much better mentally I am now than I was 6 years ago. Night and day. Night and day. So it gets better, guys. Hang in there. Hang in there. Yeah. Chilled up, ready to go. I'm talking to you now because I like need to go stretch, warm up, and not have to worry about this. But anyway, I'll let you know how it goes. I just gotta get one under my belt, and then I'll see what I can show you. Oh, and one last test. Yeah, we're good. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna talk to you while I get undressed because we're trying to make it, not undressed, but you know what I mean, trying to make it to dinner. It was a start. Let's put it that way. It was a start. It was very messy. I have to, if anybody was at the show, I'd love to know what you thought. It was very messy for me because, Bobby Pitts, oh, see, this hair is gonna re-rip down. Okay. It was very messy for me because I talked to them about this, I have to send them a new solo tempo because it's deathly slow. And so then I tried to switch versions midway through and it just didn't work. So I have to switch the tempo and then I'll be fine. I think that was the only issue. Parada was fine. Parada was actually good. I was just jumpy, like when you're nervous. You know, it's been a few years, so I was just very jumpy. And just like not not grounded, if that makes sense. So it'll be better tomorrow. It'll be better tomorrow. But all in all, pretty happy. You know, the first one is never great, and then it just builds. And this was like the first day Lucien and I were actually dancing together, so it's a start. I think I'm way too hard on myself. We all are. But the solo was just a disaster. The solo was a complete disaster. Started off okay, but oftentimes, you guys, when something is slow, you'd think it would be easier. It was death. So I tried to switch to the Grigorovich midway through, and I backfired. Because when it just, don't switch midway through. Commit to something. Commit and do the whole thing. Don't switch. But, you know, we tried. So, I'm gonna leave it there. Lucien and I are rushing to dinner because it closes soon and we need to get food, obviously. But yeah, hey, you know what? We did it. We got on stage. Parada was nice. Coda was nice. I just was jumpy, and solo was a mess. But you know what? It's live theater. Anyway, love y'all very much. If you missed the latest vlog, it's right there. You can click it to watch. Love you guys. Thank you so much for your support, and I'll see you tomorrow.